If you like a good coming-out story as much as we do, you probably made it a point to watch 2018's Love, Simon. Actor Nick Robinson might seem sweet and innocent in this film, but there's a lot more to him that we don't know. Watch until the end to find out why Robinson was nervous to play a gay role. If you enjoy listening to Ariana Grande, Camila Cabello, and other chart-topping artists, check out our friends at The Trendy. They'll show you what's new and hot on the scene. Make sure to subscribe to their channel to never miss another video again. Now let's find out which dark secrets Nick Robinson is trying to hide. He's often compared to James Franco. It's only normal for actors to be compared to older ones, especially when they look like two peas in a pod. When it comes to Nick Robinson, there is one actor who he can't seem to get away from, and his name is James Franco. By now you're probably thinking that Robinson and Franco look nothing alike, and you're not wrong. However, they do have some striking resemblances that we just can't shake. For starters, they both appear to have a laid-back personality, one that allows them to walk into a room and make an instant impression. Secondly, both these actors have a wicked grin that goes from ear to ear. Top this all off with their tall and skinny frame, and they might as well be brothers. While Robinson might be a little taller and younger than Franco, we can't deny that these two actors have a lot in common. Robinson has been compared to Franco so many times that he now expects it. In the end, though, there are worse people he could be compared to. Franco is talented, good-looking, hilarious, and down-to-earth. So what's not to like? Do you think that these two stars look alike? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, stop with the selfies, you're not all that.
The love triangle. We love to know who the big stars are dating, but sometimes figuring this out can be difficult. It's no secret that Robinson likes to keep his personal life to himself. As a result of this, it can be hard to find out who exactly he calls his girlfriend. The handsome star has been seen hanging out with Taylor Spreitler and Chloe Moretz. However, he has denied being an item with either of these ladies. Instead, Robinson has claimed that they are his friends. Robinson and Moretz met while filming The Fifth Wave together, and they've kept in touch ever since. While rumors may have circulated that they were more than just friends, Moretz is currently dating Maze Runner actor Dylan O'Brien. This allows us to shift our focus to Spreitler, who was Robinson's on-screen sister in Melissa and Joey. A source once confirmed that Robinson had feelings for his co-star. However, the actor himself has never brought his dating life to light. For now, we're left to believe that there's a serious love triangle going around. Some fans have speculated that Robinson likes Moretz but can't date her, so he's pursuing Spreitler. But for the time being, let's just accept the fact that this handsome star is single. He lost the role of Augustus Waters to Ansel Elgort. When a movie like The Fault in Our Stars is casting actors, it's only normal for competitive nature to kick in. Author John Green's novel took the world by storm, which prompted directors to put it on the big screen. Casting the lead of Augustus Waters proved to be challenging, especially since 5 amazing actors were fighting for the role. After casting actress Shailene Woodley as the female lead, directors were looking for her counterpart. Their search ended with 5 actors, the top 2 being Nick Robinson and Ansel Elgort. Despite having a great sense of confidence and on-screen presence, directors did not see Robinson as the next Augustus. They wanted someone who could be charming, coy, and confident to the T. Elgort proved to be the better fit for the role. However, this is mostly because he and Woodley had worked together before, and their chemistry was off the charts. Can you imagine watching The Fault in Our Stars and seeing Robinson on the screen instead of Elgort? We sure can't. While he might have lost the role to Elgort, producers and directors kept him in mind for future roles. A few years later, the same people responsible for this film approached Robinson with the role of Simon in Love, Simon, and the rest is history. He's been pigeonholed into high school roles. If there's one thing every young actor soon finds out, it's that branching out into grown-up movies can take time. Robinson might be 22 years old, but he's still being approached for high school roles. The actor seems to dislike these types of opportunities, however, he's not going to be turning them down anytime soon. During an interview with Ellen DeGeneres, Robinson stated that he's excited to graduate from the adolescent genre genre. When asked why, he seemed to think that he was too old to be getting into a high schooler's shoes. While this may be true, it's very common for older actors to play younger roles. As a matter of fact, most of the actors you see on screen are pretending to be a decade younger than they actually are. Take Rachel McAdams as an example. This star was 26 years old while filming for Mean Girls. Sure, she might have looked like a regular high school student, but she was anything but. Robinson might want to get his hands on some more challenging scripts, but taking what he can get is never a bad idea. The star was tired of acting in these types of productions prior to filming Love, Simon, but he did not want to miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime.
Brienne, that's the most action I've seen in weeks. What do we got here?
Nick was nervous about playing a gay character. When an actor lands a role, it's only normal for them to feel a little nervous. This is because they have a job to do, and if they don't do it well, it can harm their career. All in all, actors have a lot of stress attached to their job. When asked about what was going through his mind when he landed this dream role, Robinson said that he felt a certain sense of responsibility. This is because he knew that properly representing the LGBTQ community would be a must. In addition, Robinson was also a little nervous because Love, Simon had been a book before it was a movie, and he wanted to stay true to his character for the fans. At first, Robinson was very nervous to play Simon's role, but director Greg Berlanti was adamant that he was perfect for the job. After speaking to Berlanti, Robinson felt better and decided to do his own interpretation of the character. What attracted Robinson to this role was the fact that a movie starring a gay teenager had never been done before. He was eager to become the first actor to get on board with the movement. Do you think Robinson nailed his role? If so, let us know in the comments.
John Lennon and Yoko Ono.
Oh, I thought she was a girl from The Ring, and you were Jesus.
Nick's high school experience was one of a kind. High school is a troubling time for a lot of people, which is why so many movies are created in this setting. During an interview, Robinson admitted that he was actually popular in high school. However, his road to victory was a short one. Since Robinson's dream was to become an actor, his schooling sometimes fell on the back burner. After completing his freshman year, he left school to pursue a role that caused him to have to complete an entire year of high school online. Afterwards, he finished junior and senior year in California, where he learned how difficult it could be to fit in. Since being the new kid is never easy, Robinson gave making friends his all, and he wasn't disappointed. By the time he began his senior year, the young star started to gain popularity and actually admitted to becoming one of the cool kids. Popularity turned out to be a lot less amazing than he'd previously thought. Turns out that Robinson had little in common with his newfound friends. The young actor admits that high school is hard for everyone and that having the need to fit in is a horrible feeling. He also said that people who have too much fun in high school might be in trouble. Nick was almost cast in Ready Player One. If there's one director we all know and love, it's Steven Spielberg. This renowned artist has a knack for selecting the perfect actors for his roles, but sometimes things don't work out the way he wants them to. When Spielberg was working on his movie, Ready Player One, he was a bit confused about who to cast as his lead. His confusion cleared when he began working with Robinson on the 4th Jurassic Park installment. From the very second he met him, he knew that he had to have him audition for the lead role in his upcoming movie. At this stage of the production, Spielberg had no idea if the young actor would be a good fit, but figured it would be worth a shot. Robinson, Nat Wolff, and Dalton Vaughn were all considered for the role. In the end, however, Spielberg decided to cast Ty Sheridan as the lead instead. Robinson might have come close to snagging this role, but his time was not wasted. After all, now one of the biggest directors in the world knows him by name.
This isn't life, man. This is plugged. This is unplugged. Plugged, unplugged. Yep.
How Nick got famous. From a young age, Robinson's parents knew that their oldest son was special. Not only did he have incredible cheekbones, but he was also obsessed with the performing arts. A good majority of children have a hard time walking onto stage and pouring their hearts out, but this was never an issue for Robinson. The young star was born and raised in Seattle, where he quickly learned that he had enough talent to make it big. At 11 years old, he landed a role in a Seattle production called A Christmas Carol, and the audience was blown away. His love for acting acting took him to different stages, until his acting teacher approached his parents to tell him that their son needed to start auditioning for movie roles. Robinson's first role was the one of Ryder Scanlon in Melissa and Joey. He was a part of this production for a total of 5 years before moving on to bigger and better things. After landing roles in movies like The Kings of Summer, Jurassic World, and Everything, his career was pretty much made. This celebrity is currently working on 3 different movies, so expect to see him on the big screen sooner than later. Things got personal while shooting Love, Simon. It goes without saying that some straight actors have a hard time playing a gay character. This is especially true for people who do not understand or sympathize with the LGBTQ community. While many Love, Simon fans speculated on whether or not Robinson was indeed gay, the truth is that he isn't. However, this never stopped him from wanting to join the movie's production. After having a chat with the film's director, Greg Berlanti, Robinson felt inspired and excited to take on the role. At first, he was unsure about whether or not he'd be able to pull off being gay, but Berlanti assured him that he was the perfect guy for the job. After gaining the confidence he needed to do his role justice, Robinson began to bond with the movie's actors and crew. During an interview, he spoke about how emotional the last day of filming was. Actress Jennifer Garner played the role of his mother, and their last scene together was definitely a tearjerker. The Love, Simon crew grew very close, which brought forth a very emotional last day of filming. Despite having a cool guy attitude, Robinson is actually a sweet and caring individual. His dedication to this movie helped a lot of young people accept themselves and have a coming out of their own. His role in Love, Simon helped his brother come out. The Love, Simon star might seem like a bad boy, but he's actually on the good side. As the oldest brother out of 5 children, Robinson often finds himself wanting to protect his siblings. As a result of this, he hardly ever mentions them to reporters. In consequence, little is known about the Robinson family, except for one thing, of course. When Ellen DeGeneres brought Robin to appear on her talk show, he immediately obliged. It was here that Robinson announced that his younger brother is actually gay, and that he came out to him while he was filming Love, Simon. In the end, we guess that his brother realized how open-minded his family could be by accepting that their son was playing a gay character. Robinson proudly told the world about his brother's coming out, and he looked super happy doing it. Robinson also stated that he hopes this movie will spark conversations and allow individuals to accept themselves for who they are. Who is your favorite Love, Simon character? Let us know in the comments. And that's it for 10 dark secrets about Nick Robinson. Don't forget to check out our friends at The Trendy for plenty of news about the music scene. See you there!